Half in the bag. I can't stop pooping in my pants.
Hello and welcome to Half in the Bag. I'm Jay.
And I'm Mike.
And it's been a little while since our last episode. The last film we discussed on Half in the Bag was Annabelle Creation.
That's right, Jay. And one of the bigger things brought up in that episode was the contest associated with the movie. It was called My Annabelle Creation.
That's right, Mike. And since then, there's been some major updates.
That's right. They've announced the winner of the contest. His name is Stephen King, and he's from Maine. And his idea was called It. Since then, Warner Brothers has made a feature film from his submission, and they've compensated him $100.
Congratulations, Stephen, on your spooky idea.
And Warner Brothers thanks you for your submission.
They especially loved the part where there's just lots of loud banging noises every time something scary is supposed to be happening.
By the way, whatever happened to David F. Sandberg? It seems he disappeared from existence once people started asking him about the sketchy contest.
We need to make it more clear so that people understand what they're supposed to be scared of.
Life is a nightmare. Just keep hitting us with hurricanes until we're all gone. Just come on, keep coming. Harvey, Irma. Why doesn't Hollywood get hit by hurricanes? Why is it America's armpit, Florida, that always gets hit by the hurricanes? Just hurricanes go over by the Pacific side. I mean, run over Hollywood constantly with hurricanes, one after the other, until it's nothing just but a pile of debris and rubble. One after the other, constantly hitting Hollywood over and over and over again. So they stopped making movies.
I just want to be friends, Laura.
Thank you and good night. Can't stop watching movies. Thank you, John. I'll have the deposit checked to you by next week. Yes, extra oysters. Mr. Plinkett likes them raw and slimy, he said. He wants to feel the slime from the raw oyster trickle down his gullet. Exact words. Yes, he's a classy gentleman. And he wanted to know if sweatpants are okay at the Four Seasons. He has a tuxedo. Yes, I bought him one for the wedding. He just will not wear it. He says sweatpants and or tracksuit. Okay, once you talk to the hotel manager, you let me know. Ta-ta!
What was that about?
Your fucking gay wedding! Well, now that I've got my business phone call out of the way, I got the whole afternoon open. I know we're sitting on about 20 orders to repair VCRs, but I just don't feel like doing that today. I feel like talking about a new movie I saw called Mother.
Oh, Mother! You're talking about the biggest box office hit of the year, right? We should talk about Mother.
Mm-hmm. So check out Mother.
Or don't.
Or don't, it doesn't matter. Roll out the dogs out.
Hey, Mike, did you hear about the fat, disgusting, hairy Hollywood slob that's been using his position to take advantage of women?
No. Which guy are you talking about?
All of them!
Wow, Jay. There must be something in the water out there in Hollywood. Thank goodness we live in Milwaukee, where the only thing we have to worry about is cryptosporidium. It's a deep cut. So, Jay, when's your gay wedding? I love to watch movies in my underwear. So, Jay, have you heard the big news?
No, what is it?
They've decided to change the nickname, the Casting Couch, to every piece of furniture in Hollywood.
Doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
No.
All right, you two. I've got some questions for you.
Oh God, is it why we've taken 6 years to fix your VCR?
What?
Oh, is it why we stole your identity, opened up 6 credit cards, maxed them out, and then paid them off?
No.
Oh, well then it's gotta be, why did we dig up the corpse of your ex-wife and then display her on your porch, just so that we could win a neighborhood Halloween decoration contest?
Oh my God. Was it worth it?
Is a $20 Applebee's gift card worth it? I think so.
No. I heard you two idiots saw Thor Ragnarok.
Yay! We love Marvel movies!
Well, if you two love Marvel movies so much, then you should be very familiar with them, especially your two favorites, Thor and Thor 2.
This was the third one?
Yeah, I love Thor 1 and 2. They're the most memorable movies in the Marvel cinematic universe.
Part with Thor and his hammer.
And so many memorable characters.
Well, I got a few questions for you. Let's begin, shall we? All right, you two. I'm going to ask you questions about the Thor movies, and you're going to answer them.
Well, I mean, this should be pretty easy. We've seen both of them.
And they are very memorable.
Right.
All right, then. In the prologue to the first film, who did the Asgardians wage war with?
The Kryptonians?
I remember the Rainbow Bridge.
How many realms are there, according to Thor?
This is one we can guess on. 48.
I say 2.
Somewhere in between.
17.
Lower.
14.
Lower.
9.
Correct! Name any of Thor's friends, the Warriors 3.
Idris Elba.
The girl. The girl. Pass.
Fandral, Volstagg, and Hogun. Who can wield Mjolnir? Mjolnir? No, it's Mjolnir. Mjolnir. Who can wield Mjolnir?
What is a Mjolnir?
You just made that up.
No, I did not.
Wait, is a Mjolnir a person or a thing?
Anyone who is worthy can wield Mjolnir. It's Thor's hammer, dipshit. Why is Thor on Earth in the first film?
He gets banished by his dad.
Correct!
Good job.
What ceremony was interrupted by a minor invasion of frost giants early in the first Thor movie?
I know this. Loki was going to be crowned like the king or something?
Thor was going to be crowned king. What other future Avenger makes his cinematic first appearance in the first Thor movie?
It's Hawkeye.
Bing!
Yay!
You got it, kiddo!
That's the one scene I remember.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
Who are the villains in Thor: The Dark World?
There's some sort of like albino elf creatures.
Intergalactic space books.
Can you be more specific than albino elf creatures?
What more do you fucking need?
They're dark elves. In Thor: The Dark World, what is Dr. Jane Foster filled with?
Come?
What is Thor's name?
Does it have something to do with Loki?
What is the twist at the end of Thor: The Dark World?
That it's a light world.
Loki is impersonating Odin.
What?
Oh, really?
How does he look like Sir Anthony Hopkins?
You look like things.
What?
I have no memory of this.
Fucking with us.
I think he could just be making stuff up and we wouldn't even know.
All I remember is space bugs. There's always space bugs, Jay, always.
What do the Dark Elves need the Aether for?
A super weapon.
That's gonna shoot a blue laser into the sky.
Super weapon.
No.
Resurrect their evil god king.
No.
Take over the earth.
No.
Take over another realm.
No.
Super weapon.
No.
Resurrect their god king?
No.
We did see these movies, right?
I think so. I definitely was in the theater and my eyes were open and I was looking at the screen.
We reviewed both of them.
We did?
We should go back and watch our reviews so we know what we think of them.
I'm starting to think there's something wrong with our brains. Mr. Plinkett fell asleep.
Oh, thank God.
Now we can talk about Thor 3. Hey.
Well, Mike, I suppose we should move back to our regular chairs before somebody leaves a comment that we're sitting on opposite sides, because I doubt anybody has done that yet. I'm sure they'll wait till after the video is completely done before leaving a comment. Like, is Jay sitting on the left replacing Mike sitting on the left?
Right. Is Jay replacing Mike? And is Mike replacing Jay?
I'm sure nobody has left that comment because they've seen that people have already made those comments so much in the past that they're like, oh, it's been done, so I won't say it. So let's switch back before we get to the ending bit that we already shot.
Okay.
All right, this is much better.
Fuck movies.
So, Mike, are you excited about the new Star Wars?
Jay, you'll have to be more specific. What new Star Wars are you talking about? They've announced a new live-action TV show, and they've also announced a new trilogy being directed by Rian Johnson.
Oh, no, I was just talking about Episode 8, The Last Jedi.
Oh, yeah. That was a very good movie. Very exciting, action-packed, lots of explosions and drama. And really, it's a film about family.
Oh, no, Mike, you haven't seen it yet.
Oh! I've forgotten all about the new trilogy ever since they told me to be excited about the next trilogy.
But the current one isn't even finished yet.
It's not? They announce a new Star Wars show every day. They announce a new Star Wars product almost as much as they announce that a new celebrity has been outed as a sex pervert.
Are you expecting someone?
Oh, yeah, actually I am. He's right on time.
Hi, I'm Rich McCaskey from Just Ice. Where do you want this thing?
Let's see. How about right here?
Right.
Why did you order a block of ice?
Jay, it's for the ice sculpture. For your gay wedding! Remember? For your and Mr. Plinkett's gay wedding!
I'll just get started then.
Oh, you're gonna sculpt it right now?
Oh, yeah. A lot of people accuse us of using molds, so we started doing in-house sculpting. Yeah, ice sculpting, it's a great occupation. We even got our own union now. Though we just like to call it a league.
Oh, so you're like the Just Ice League. Like Just Ice League. Like Just Ice League. Justice League. Like if you put the two words together, it's like Justice League. Like the Justice League. Like Just Ice League. Justice League.
What are you going on about, kid?
Well, I know. Why don't we all just talk about the Justice League?
Oh, that's perfect. I just saw that movie at the theater.
Don't you have to start carving your ice?
Ah, no rush. This thing will stay hard for hours.
That's what Brett Ratner said. That's what Kevin Spacey said. That's what Dustin Hoffman said. That's what James Woods said. That's what Louis C.K. said. That's what Al Franken said. That's what Bryan Singer said. That's what George Takei said. That's what Bill Cosby said. That's what Harvey Weinstein said. That's what Ben Affleck, Casey Affleck, and Matt Damon said. That's what said.
So the question is, are they going to make a Justice League 2?
Well, I don't know, because like Ben Affleck seems to really be trying to get out of these movies altogether.
Yeah, it would be so weird if there was a different actor playing Batman.
Yeah.
They have to do more because, you've done Steppenwolf, and he's one of the new gods, and the big DC villain is Darkseid. Whew. Oh boy, is it hot in here, or is it just me?
Oh, it looks like we talked about Justice League for so long that your ice block melted.
Well, shit. That's too small to have him carve what I wanted. I was hoping for either a giant erect penis or maybe a beautiful swan. Now he can't do anything with that.
Here you go. I made a flower. That'll be $4,000.
So, it's only a few weeks now to the big day.
That's right, Mike. I can't wait to marry Mr. Plinkett. Thanks again for the delicious cake. I don't know why you keep feeding it to me.
Well, Jay, in my home country, it's tradition for the groom to eat a whole cake every day for 6 months leading up to the wedding.
So do they still have a wedding cake on the day?
Oh, no. By then, the groom would be sick of wedding cake.
Oh, do they replace it with something else?
I'm sorry, what?
Do they replace the wedding cake with something else, some other tradition?
What are you talking about? Oh, tradition. Oh, yeah.
That thing that you're lying about right now.
Right. I think it's a pig's head.
Oh, that's great. I love pork.
Oh, fuck. Hey, what's that? That was a close one.
Close what?
Nothing. It's really great that you and Mr. Plinkett are so much in love.
Yeah, it's weird. I have vague memories of you and me planning this wedding as a way to inherit all of Mr. Plinkett's money after he dies. But over time, I've grown to love the old curmudgeon.
Well, now that it's been confirmed that you are indeed marrying Mr. Plinkett for love and not money, I took the liberty of drawing up a prenuptial contract for you and Harry to sign. It's really just to protect you legally.
Wow, Mike, that's great. You think of everything. You're such a good friend.
Yes, I know. The contract might look a little bit intimidating because it's so big, but I urge you, sit down, take the time, and don't read it at all. Just go to the last page and sign it, and have Harry sign it as well.
You don't think I should at least skim it a little bit?
Oh, no, that's not important, no. It's all very boilerplate. Standard prenuptial contract, nothing sketchy or illegal or criminal or weird or immoral or anything like that.
What were we talking about?
Yes. Oh, have you seen the new movie, The Disaster Artist?
I have.
Well, let's talk about that film instead of talking about this shady prenuptial contract. You know what, Jay? I think I'm really looking forward to retirement.
Retirement? That seems pretty far off. I mean, it's not like we have a steady flow of VCR repair work coming in.
But I meant after the wedding.
After the wedding? What does our wedding have to do with your retirement?
Well, I mean, you and Mr. Plinkett are starting a new life together. You guys are probably gonna move away or something, and I'll just go off by myself. Probably find a nice beach somewhere, relax, have some cocktails, and just collect those checks that are gonna be coming in from me. Oh, shit. Oh, it's getting late. I gotta get going. The liquor store is gonna be closing soon, and I gotta stock up on beer for tonight.
What's tonight?
Monday.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
Hello and welcome to a very special edition of Half in the Bag. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Rich.
And today's episode is sponsored by Fandango. If you want to order your movie tickets 2 months in advance and then get to the theater and have them have no record of you ordering them, use Fandango. Okay, bye.
That's all. Thank you. Thank you. We're sorry this review is so late. Again, we'd like to mention our sponsor, Fandango. Put your credit card in, pay for your movie tickets, show up at the theater, and then don't get your movie tickets. Jay, I got a toy truck for Christmas. What did you get?
Bronchitis.
Half in the bag. Oh, hi.
Oh,
Well, Jay, we certainly have a lot of movies to recap in 2017, and we've been talking for a very long time.
Why don't we split it into 2 videos?
We'll see you next time.
Fuck you!
And we're back. The bag. So what do you think, Jay? 75 or 80?
I don't understand the question.
Inch, as in TV. HD TV. I'm thinking about getting a new one. I was thinking of going with the 75-inch, but for like $2,000 more, I could get an 80.
I didn't know you had the kind of money to buy a new HD TV, Mike.
Well, I don't. I mean, not yet. Someday I will, hopefully. Just planning for the future. Nothing wrong with that. Mr. Plinkett.
What?
Where are you going somewhere? You taking a trip?
Oh, no, nothing silly like that. I'm just bringing this suitcase full of old clothes to the thrift store for charity, right?
That's right, you did good.
Yes, charity.
Well, that's very kind of you. Just remember to get a receipt so that you could write it off on your taxes. I want to make sure you have as much money as possible.
Yeah, right, right.
Okay, bye. What a kindly old man. It's no wonder you fell madly in love with him. And it has nothing to do with gay pheromones.
I'm sorry, what?
So, Jay, did you have a chance to sign that contract I gave you? You know, the one I had a sketchy lawyer draw up? A lawyer draw up?
I sure did. We sure did. I dropped it off yesterday.
Great. At the office I told you to drop it off?
Absolutely. That's exactly where I dropped off the contract.
Excellent, excellent. Everything's going according to plan. I mean, for you two, for your love.
Right.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should go check it out while you wait here.
Yeah, Plinkett usually doesn't have cars that pull up into his driveway and honk their horn. Yeah, just sit back here and relax. It sounded like running. Closed the door and ran. It's very strange. What is that? Chapel O' Love? Las Vegas? Huh. I thought we had all decided on the Ritz-Carlton. Is that their prenup? I thought Jay said he dropped this off at the lawyer's office. Huh. They must have made a second copy for their own records. Eat a bag of dicks. Viva la Plinkett. Huh. They must have used the second copy of the contract to practice what they plan to write on the stall of a public restroom. Oh my God! They're planning to elope to Las Vegas! I gotta go! Ah!
So sorry that I'm late. I was on set all day. Setting up my church for the Christmas parade pageant.
Hey, aren't you famous Hollywood screenwriter Ronald Adams? The guy responsible for such hits as Time and Again, Interesting Lives, and The Greatest Love Story?
No, No, I get that all the time, but I am just a man of God, and certainly not a screenwriter that makes quirky and interesting films about lovable, odd, yet realistic characters.
Oh.
But I do like to start each sermon by having every participant in the wedding kind of tell me a little bit about themselves, you know, like where you grew up, what your family was like, any sort of plot point, anything that made your relationship special.
Well, for me, it really begins in 1903. You see, I was born in a whorehouse in Paris.
I object to this wedding!
Mike, you huckster fuck. I read your prenup. It said that if Mr. Plinkett dies, you get all of his money.
Well, that's fake news, Jay. Or actually, it's true.
You're probably very confused. You see, we're VCR repairmen in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and we've spent the last several years of our lives scamming this elderly man out of his life savings by pretending to fix his VCR while we really just talk about movies. We've had many, many misadventures.
Oh, it's so true. Do you remember that time you murdered me and buried me under the floorboards of my own home? And that other time where my house fell into Lake Michigan?
So many misadventures.
This is good. This is really good. Oh, yeah, this is very good.
In fact, they could make up years of a terrible web series.
Great, this is great. Why don't you tell me more stories of how you guys met? This is...
I also object to this wedding! Or you. I wouldn't expect you to recognize me, Dad. I'm your...
Son. Yeah, we got that when you said dad.
I'm your son. Which one? The one you threw into a volcano. Which one? Which son or which volcano? Both. Mount St. Helens, 1980? Oh, Daniel!
Why did you throw your baby into a volcano?
Well, me and my third wife, Helen, her name's just a coincidence, we were members of a doomsday sex cult in Washington State back in 1980. And you see, the cult taught us that if we sacrificed our firstborn male son, then the volcano god Xandu would grant us immortality.
Xandu?
Xandu, Xandu. I survived that plunge into the volcano, and I was raised by a group of trapped geologists on the side of the mountain.
Oh, man.
So Mr. Plinkett is immortal. Well, Jay, that explains why all of our attempts to kill him have failed. I mean, we've never attempted to kill him.
Oh, he is immortal, but not because of the sacrifice. As you can tell, I am clearly still here. The reason he is immortal. Yeah, that's fine, Daniel. I think you're double parked. You should go now.
No, wait, Daniel. Why don't you tell us why Mr. Plinkett is immortal?
Oh, I am double parked. But the reason Mr. Plinkett is immortal is because Xandu was so impressed by Mr. Plinkett's sacrifice that he fell in love with him. And he granted Mr. Plinkett immortality in exchange for...
In exchange for what?
Every night, Xandu comes to me in my dreams, and we copulate in the astral plane.
All right, yeah. Show Xandu how you do it, baby. Ooh, Mr. Plinkett, my sexy elderly mortal lover. Oh yeah. Fuck me, Plinkett. Caress me, you fat fuck. Oh yeah, that's right. Show Xandu how it's done, baby.
Yeah, it's gross.
You bastard! You've been cheating on me with a volcano god? I was in love with you, Harry.
Wrong, idiots. Neither of you two were really in love. You know all that cake I've been feeding you? Well, it's been infused with gay pheromones. I win.
You are wrong, sir, wrong. You see, they just aired this on the news today.
This morning, Pillsbury announced that they are recalling 10,000 boxes of their popular cake mix, which contained gay pheromones. The pheromones infused with the popular cake mix were proven to be inactive. If your box is marked with the following serial numbers, please return it to where you purchased it from for a full refund.
So you see, there's no such thing as gay pheromones because of manufacturing defect. No, sadly, Jay, I really did fall in love with you.
And I you, Harry.
My sweet tiny prince. I'm sorry I didn't tell you about my nightly affair with the volcano god.
Silence, mortals!
It's Xandu! Run!
Oh my god, let's get out of here!
On second thought, let's stay here.
Wait, the fires went away. Let's try again.
He's blocked 1 of 7 exits.
I sense the upcoming nuptials of my mortal lover, and I'm here to also stop this wedding.
You see? This is what I've been trying to tell everyone. Harry signed this blood oath with Xandu, and if they don't copulate nightly, Xandu will make Mount St. Helens erupt!
If I don't erupt, the volcano will.
Oh, gross.
I've dedicated my life to monitoring seismic activity on Mount St. Helens. I could tell something was wrong. This wedding has angered Xandu.
Silence, you mortal fuck!
Oh no, my best friend!
Harry, if you marry this little boy with the grown man's beard, the volcanic eruption will kill millions. You will also no longer have immortality. It's your choice, but I warn you not to anger me.
Father, whatever your name is, marry us.
No, don't do it! Don't marry them!
No, Harry. I appreciate you willing to sacrifice millions of lives for your own happiness, but we can't.
Wait, where are you going?
I'm going back where I belong, Milwaukee, to be a VCR repairman with my best friend Mike, who betrayed me for his own selfish reasons.
That's right, Jay. It's time to get back to work.
Speaking of work, have you seen Maze Runner: The Death Cure?
You know, I have seen it, but I had no idea what was happening because I haven't seen the other films. I give it a 4 out of 10. And don't forget, subscribe to our channel and smash that like button.
Who are you talking to?
And follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
They do that all the time. They just stare at my wall. Well, while I'm here, may as well get some gambling in. See you tonight, Xandu.
So how long have you been a volcano god?
Since time immemorial.
Cool. Cool. I've been doing this for a couple of years, so, you know, maybe we got some...
Bye!